Saints and the Lions on Sunday Night Primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. It's the start of a new season. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out, and he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Rams led out by a Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford, second among all active passers in the NFL. Only Aaron Rodgers has thrown for more yards. Hard to believe, Greg, it's already season 16 for the man out of the University of Georgia.
There's just something special about week one, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Now a second down throw for... Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. The Lions have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led by the man from North Carolina, 6'4", quarterback Drake May.
This is the moment, Mike. He's been working towards this day ever since hearing his name called on draft night, and he's put the work in over the last few months. This franchise clearly feels that he's ready to go. What did he say to us the other day, Mike? He said, I kind of have to admit, it's going to be surreal walking out on that field to take my first snap as a starting NFL quarterback. But I think once he settles in and gets rid of any early nerves, he's confident that he'll show everybody that he belongs.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for two. Now, May. That is caught. They get the two-point conversion. What a start to this one. An 8-0 edge. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Talk about a thing of... Do you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. They'll go play action with under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense.
To the goal line and in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And he missed it. Didn't hit that one squarely at all. That's no good. And the score stays the same. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Rams offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago. It's Kyron Williams. Here's a 2nd and 9. Stafford now. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And this sequence, not one to build on. Going to lose yardage on the 3rd down. And quickly, it brings up 4th down.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Here's Austin to return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. Off the play fake, it's May. Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target.
And he'll take it on in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They are facing an uphill climb with a run by Williams. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Nice job moving the chains, and Kyron Williams is really someone who kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a career season back in 2023, finished third in rushing, but it was really the yards per game, the consistency, a lot of big plays, and he picks up right where he left off.
Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Play action now for Stafford. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Here's Ethan Evans now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he is going to take it all the way. Electric moment on the return for touchdown. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going. Add the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
To throw now, May. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Rams offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Stafford. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Punt team headed out for the Rams, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's May. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Lions. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's been a one-sided... Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Rams offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But
And he's in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Detroit. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
This fielded at about the 9. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters.
That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Lions. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Rams offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. It's Aiden Hutchinson, former number 2 overall pick, in there to bring him down. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. From the gun, here's Stafford. The Rams punting unit coming out, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. Well, Greg, he kicked it out of his own end zone. Unfortunately, the ball returned back to the end zone. This time in the hands of the return man. A punt return score for 6.
Mike, punting out of your end zone, there's really 2 big factors. Oftentimes, the punter is in a hurry. He's one step, kick, get this thing out of there. But also the coverage unit. They're so worried about protecting the kick, they're late to get into coverage. I think that's what we saw here. Returner has a bunch of space to operate. He's able to take it all the way back for the touchdown.
The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Williams gets it on the draw. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. This is taken at the 25. And some nifty running on the return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally wrestle him down at the Lions' 24-yard line. 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already. Amazing stuff. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Long. They'll go again with Williams. That is not going to work at all. They'll manage to only get back to the line of scrimmage. Very short of the first down. Fourth down coming up.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold them to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not a lot on that one. He'll take it down to the 36. Second down and 8. On play action, here's May. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burton of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man is Nakua. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. So, we are here at halftime in the opener for the 2024 regular season as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is May. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Detroit. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown. One in this offensive onslaught, a little bit of history. 8 passing touchdowns in one game. That's an all-time NFL record for a quarterback. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions stretch things out even further. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll bring this up to the 22. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement. And I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs over.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded well short of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Lions offense ready. Now Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's going to have that 1st down. Gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
This one taken at the 7. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. Greg, kind of a head-scratcher in this one. A fumble or two here or there. That's going to happen, but they've continually put the ball on the ground in this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I've ever seen anything quite like it, and kind of seems like when it rains, it pours. It gets a little mental for the ball carriers. They're kind of contagious in a sense, Mike. But you know who also gets really wrapped up in it is the defense. They say, hey, I've seen that ball pop out time and time again. You get those guys continuing to believe it's going to come out and attack the ball, and you have days like this today.
And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle. 2nd and 7. It's another run here for Williams. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the rookie, Jared Verse, fighting his way in to record the sack. Punt team out, ready to send this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll spin out of a tackle. Winds up getting about 6 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. And that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. 3rd and a yard. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Detroit. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Detroit. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
To kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford now to throw on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw is Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long. Here's Stafford. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They hand it to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll be taken down.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him, run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
The tackle by Jack Campbell. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Back to throw is Stafford. A hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And they will score again. This time it's the defense. And Greg, this just adds... Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point. And they get nothing out of it. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Second down, it's Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass.
Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Boy, you really feel the pressure back there near the goal line, and they force the ball out. And lucky for this quarterback, saved him 4 points by falling on the ball.
Absolutely, Mike. I mean, that could have been even worse than it turned out. I mean, not only to get the stripped sack fumble in the end zone, but fortunately for this offense, they fell on it, and it only leads to the 2 points. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Off the play fake, it's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away, incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think it could be pretty interesting.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run. Drake May. Touchdown, Detroit. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. When we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean,
that is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Lions. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. Here's Bates for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Lions will add one more onto their big lead.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick six.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick six here in the fourth quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
To kick off for the Lions.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On first and 10, Stafford. That one on target to Cup. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Stafford now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Working out of the gun, Stafford, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here comes a return. And they'll finally put an end to this, but a great return to the other side of midfield.
The Lions take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Detroit. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
To kick off for the Lions.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Stafford. The ball's out. The Lions have got it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Lions add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, it's Stafford. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. We'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And a good tackle out wide. We'll hold them to a gain of just 3. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. May to throw on 2nd down. That's caught by Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the Lions. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions.
what you talking about. This or something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so it's slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance, and it turns daylight. So jump in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so it's slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your head still talking. You leave when there ain't no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your head still talking. You leave with me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I make the backyard feel like a stampede. I make a trash car feel like it's a band lead. Hanging like a war hall or like a band seed. And hit the stage, turn the people into family. I'm talking back then, you didn't know me. But you feel it now, acting like the homie. Talking about, hey, can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Feel it right now. We about to move, son. Don't talk about it unless you do, son. I said I feel like money on the line. I said I feel like Kobe in his prime, man. Do it for the city, not the gram. I'ma keep it real, 100 grand. Back then, they really didn't know me. But right now, they acting like we're homies. Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Feel it right now. Can you feel it? Let me know if you feel it right now. Feel it right now.